Welcome loyal fans, my name is Matt Armstrong and I will be your host for the start of this video. We have come to the very last race of this Nations Cup. Even though it's kind of sad to see these races disappear for a little while, I have heard Dordenov is also a little bit glad and excited to have some spare time again in his weekends.
Dobby is free.
We also have Aussie Racing Season 3 to look forward to, which should start on the 31st of July. Anyway, before that all starts, we do have a race on our hands. We are tasked to drive on the well-known Suzuka track in Japan. The car of choice is the Auto Bianchi A112 Abarth from 1985. That is quite the mouthful.
That's what she said.
Normally, that car is not the fastest, but in this case, the car is equipped with a powerful Honda engine through an engine swap. Listen to this sweet sleeper build. Sounds pretty decent for such an old, tiny car. Due to it being a tuned car, it's not possible to drive your own car with your own designed livery, sadly.
And I think that that's boring.
Luckily, there is a decent selection of custom liveries available to ensure we don't have a field of 16 of the same looking cars. The livery closest to the Team Maledict colours is chosen so it still feels a little bit familiar. Qualifying is extended to 10 minutes. This should allow for 4 flying laps, as there is no need to get fresh tyres during the qualifying session. That's because tyre wear is on the lowest setting. The race itself is for only 8 laps. With lap times around 2 minutes 19 during the race, that will mean the entire thing is over in about 18 to 19 minutes. And that is very short.
That's what she said!
Only the racing hard tyres are available to use. Luckily, we at least get slick tyres on this road car, contrary to what we had on Trial Mountain, where we had to use the sports hards. There is no mandatory pit stop. And that automatically means there is no strategy for this race, since tyres and fuel will easily last to the end. So all that needs to be done is put that pedal to the metal and go as fast as we can. Alright, that's it for the info of this race then. Let's move on to qualifying, and no bloody highlights again please. Pretty pleased with Cherry on top.
No highlights indeed, and take a look at what an awesome lobby we ended up in for this final race of the Nations Cup. In with Ozzy and O'Leary, along with some others we have seen in previous races, including Spacey GT and Swan, and of course, people were happy about it.
Oh, we're in with Todd! I just saw his name. Where is he? Oh, did I not? Yeah, he is. Yes, but then I know what's going to happen in the race.
And of course, we had to have some fun with it.
And O'Leary, his best mate. Oh, mate, I'm buzzing though. I'm buzzing. Come on.
Well, this is about all that we could have hoped for. Let's go qualifying.
Do you have any idea how fast I am? I'm fast.
Well, there was a pole lap in there somewhere, but some small mistakes here and there had cost too much time. A 2 minute 19.3 is not terrible, but it should have been at least 0.2 quicker. But take a look at how close the times are here. Not even 0.5 between pole and our friend O'Leary in 10th. That is insanely close. And we see Ozzy manage to string a very good lap together and put it in third place. Well done.
Holy crap, Batman, P3? Yeah, I'll take a P3. I'll take a P3 out of nowhere.
Now let's go.
So let's go.
Flash those lights, boys. Flash those lights. You have to. It's the law. There's Mr. Thornton off. Big shout out. Come on, Mr. Thornton. Let's go.
After some research from a previous time these cars were used, it turned out that the best way to do the standing start in this car is to use second gear and some traction control at the start. Let's see if others have also done their homework. It seems most drivers didn't hear about this start. Even Ozzy was surprised. While it was posted about and discussed at length in his own Discord, at least that start bumped him straight into P4. That's already a good jump forward. We can see the top 7 are still very close together, but there is a decent gap to the cars further back.
Oh, we're all on the outside. We're all on the outside.
Now that the first lap is completed, let's take a look at some of the incidents that took place in that lap. First, let's ride along with Spacey GT. We saw him last week, where he narrowly avoided destroying O'Leary in the first corner. It seemed like that incident sent someone flying off track due to a terrible domino effect. I wonder who that driver was. Let's take a look. Oh boy, you have got to be kidding me. It's our friend O'Leary. It seems he really can't catch a break these races. And once again, none of this was his fault. He is simply the victim of someone else's mistake. But maybe he has a new adversary to look out for from now on. And here we have a prime example of how not to take the 130R corner. Yeah, in these cars, that one overcorrection will make you lose control. Been there, done that. Alright, back to the race at hand.
Oh, people all over the place.
We see here that the top 6 are still extremely close together.
Go on, dog, go! Go, 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 go! Give him a little nudge! Get him! Go, get him! Go! Go! Going for it, race fans! He's going... Oh, he's not.
Yeah, that move was going to be way too risky. Wasn't even alongside enough, so you just have to play it smart in that case. That did look a bit sketchy, but there was hardly any contact at all. And it looked like it was more the other driver was caught off guard and overreacted. As such, Dordanov will just keep on going. But just to be sure, let's take a look from the other driver's perspective. We pick it up at the start of the straight, where the battle with Zanara starts. Yeah, he was never going to make that corner anyway. That was not caused by Dordanov's tiny tap. It was his own fault for braking too late. Wow, That looked like Ozzy gave him quite the reaction there. Let's look at Ozzy's point of view for that.
Oh, I've gone. Let the boat, let him go. What are you rubbing into me for? What are you rubbing into me for? You caused that, mate.
As you can clearly see here, Ozzy held his line, and it was more the other driver ramming into him. Maybe that combined with some netcode that sometimes causes the physics engine in racing games to react erratically.
Right, let's go.
Both cases were fine, and we should keep on racing. Ozzy has clearly fallen back a bit, and is stuck behind Mart with a sizable gap to the trio in front, but he has a plan to catch back up.
Right, we need to catch back up with this pack. So we're going to have to work with Mart a little bit here.
That means he has to bump Mart along on the straights a bit so they both get some extra speed. We will keep an eye out to see if that gives enough boost to close the gap. Here we see Dordnov also does some bumping to see if he and Zanara can get closer to Swan in P1. Trying the overtake there would never have worked anyway. We see Swan slightly messing up the chicane, and now Zanara is going right up his tailpipe.
What?
Swan took the defensive line and defended successfully, but all that fighting in front and Ozzy working with Mart does mean that Mart and Ozzy have mostly caught back up with the front of the field. As we can clearly see in these shots, Mart and Ozzy have connected again, and it has now become a 5-car fight for the win.
Let's go, Mart, come on. Me and you, mate, and then once I get past you, me and Dord.
Let's take a look from Mart's perspective, who has Ozzy helping him to catch up to the pack.
I'm backing out of that. That's not going to go well. Mark, look at Mark, go! He's going for it. Right, back with Dawn now. Let's go, mate. Let's go. Oh, no! Oh, no! Give Dawn room on the inside.
Well, that backfired a little bit. Yes, they did manage to catch back up, but Mark turned out to be a loose projectile that was unleashed on the group. Now both Ozzy and Dordanov should try to work together to get past Mart.
Stay with me, Dawn. Stay with me, mate.
Don't flash me, you bellends!
Yeah, that was a totally legit overtake. He was on the apex without making contact.
Yes, Dawn. Let's go, mate. Let's go, mate. Come on. Let's go.
Mart did seem to get pushed wide, but that was probably more the physics engine after he turned into the apex where Dordanov was already driving at the time. Regardless, that was some good teamwork from both Ozzy and Dordanov. Now let's see if they can catch up a bit towards P1 and 2.
Alright, come on, Dawn. Me and you, mate. Let's get him. Thank you, mate. Yeah, Mark was a little bit of a loose cannon, but Karma got him. We got him back. Teamed up on him. Oh, Swan's gone. Swan's gone. Stick with me, Dawn. Stick with me, mate. Let's go.
It looks like Ozzy is lining up for an identical move as in last lap into Spoon Curve. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that was sketchy. I didn't touch him. Gone wide, though. Gone wide. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't touch him. Just being there put him off. Yeah, let's go, mate.
Once again, they teamed up on another driver. This time, Swan was kind of forced into a mistake, and both Ozzy and Dordanov could slip right past.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Swan's not happy. Swan is not happy.
The overtake was fine, though. Maybe Dordanov should have defended a bit earlier, but he was too busy making sure he didn't ram Ozzy off track. And now Mart is lurking right in his mirror as well.
No! God, please, no! No!
Oh no, Dawn's gone wide. Dawn's gone wide. Oh no.
And just like that, one tiny slip-up means the fight is over. Even fell back to P6, behind the Swiss driver, who was a bit further behind the pack. It will take a bit before Dordanov manages to shed the effect of the dirty tires and catch up to P5, so we might as well just skip this lap altogether and jump right to the last one.
Skip.
We will first take a look at how Ozzy is doing at the front of the field.
Gotta go for it on the final lap. We've gotta go for it, boys. Lovely.
Lovely indeed. Hopefully he can defend that P1 until the end. Meanwhile, a bit further back, we see Dordanov still trying to claw back to at least a P5. He clearly has the pace on him. It's just a matter of finding a way past him. A little bit elbows out, but the gap suddenly opened up, and it was also a bit too late to still try another line. Seeing as how no real harm is done, and the overtake was pretty much inevitable, we will leave it at that.
Just an incident on the race.
The gap to P4 seems too big to close up in this final lap though, so unless something big happens with anyone in front, this is going to be it.
Is that P1, boys? Is that P1? It's that P1! We'll have some of that! We'll have some of that, boys! Come on!
That is indeed a P1 for Ozzy. Well done, mate. I'm pretty sure it also helped he was on the right tire compound this time.
Dordanov pull back P5.
Regardless of it being only a P5, this was a much better race than expected. Yes, there were some instances of contact here and there, but overall it was very clean and extremely close racing. This race was also a perfect example of racecraft. Most drivers in Ozzy's place would have just chosen to fight for position with Mart when he fell back. That would have cost them time, and the connection to the top three would have been lost. Instead, he chose to work together, and the both of them caught back up to the front of the field. That put him right back into the fight and able to eventually get the win. It also proves the importance of making allies, not enemies. Repeatedly working together with people instead of just fighting also results in others helping you in the future, when the roles might be reversed. Case in point being when Dordanov was eager to work together with him. It might not have seemed like it was a lot of help, but every 10th counts in these close races, and Dordanov is also happy at least one of them got the win. Would have been nice to get a 1-2 here, but I'm sure that time will come. Some other race perhaps.
Now that the cup is over, let's take a look at the final rankings. Lost that first place in the Netherlands in the last race. That is a shame. Still a good result, And also 65th for Europe, Middle East and Africa. That is not too shabby. No, I said shabby. Anyway, when we look at the final rankings, we see that one higher ranked driver did just enough races to rise to the number 1 spot. Even the 10 points from the win of last race would fall just short to bridge that gap. No matter though, excellent result for this cup, and we have had some exciting races as well. Thank you for watching, and as always I say, we will see you in the next one.
We're gone. This is going to be horrendous for a lap, but it might pay off. Probably should have taken inters. I need to get my brakes onto ABS weak. I've got to. Oh, yeah, this is going well. Right, this is going really well. Put it on pole, take the win, go and get drunk. In that order. Is that P1, boys? Is that P1? Is that P1? We'll have some of that. We'll have some of that, boys. Come on. You all have a good rest of your weekend. I'm going to go and drink some beer and eat some barbecued meat, because that's how I roll. And yeah, we'll go from there. But thanks, everyone.
Well done, mate. That was well deserved.